In a quiet little town, nestled by a winding river, lived a young girl named Lila. She was bright and full of talent, but she carried a heavy weight of self-doubt. Whenever she saw the achievements of others shining brightly, she felt her own efforts were just tiny, insignificant specks, too small to ever truly matter. She'd walk along the riverbank, her gaze drifting towards others who seemed so sure of themselves, and a quiet sadness would settle over her. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the bustling town market, Lila's eyes caught something new, a tiny, curious shop tucked away in an alley she'd never noticed before. A gentle pull of curiosity led her through the doorway. The air inside was still and smelled of old books and something sweet, like cinnamon. In a dimly lit corner, partially draped by a velvet cloth, she spotted a small, ornate mirror. It seemed to hum with a soft, inviting light. As she drew closer and peered into the glass, she was startled. This was no ordinary mirror. It didn't just show her face. It reflected moments from her life, moments she had long forgotten. It showed her helping an elderly neighbor with their groceries, the smile they shared shimmering in the glass. It showed a brilliant idea she'd had in class, a small act of courage when she stood up for a friend, every time she'd made someone laugh. All these small, seemingly forgotten acts of strength, creativity, and kindness sparkled back at her. Lila stared, completely amazed. A warmth spread through her chest, chasing away the familiar chill of self-doubt. "Do I really deserve this?" she whispered to the reflections. The mirror didn't answer, but the glowing images were undeniable proof. Taking out a small journal she carried, she began to write. She listed every accomplishment she could remember, every kind word she had shared, reflecting on each one. The pages seemed to glow softly as she filled them with her own forgotten triumphs. Every day, Layla returned to the little shop. She would spend a few moments with the mirror, recalling her small victories and moments of quiet bravery. It became her daily ritual of self-appreciation. Slowly but surely, like a flower turning towards the sun, confidence began to bloom within her. She started to stand a little taller, her smile came more easily, and she interacted with the world and its people with a newfound gentleness and assurance. After a week, Lila walked into the shop, gave the mirror a grateful nod, and turned to leave. She didn't need it anymore. The magic wasn't in the mirror itself. It was in the practice of seeing her own worth. She finally understood that self-worth isn't something granted by others. It's a light that you have to nurture within yourself, by acknowledging and appreciating who you are. From that day forward, Lila became her own mirror. She celebrated all her achievements, no matter how big or small, and her positivity became a gift she shared freely with everyone around her. She learned the most valuable lesson of all, that appreciating yourself isn't selfish, it's the foundation for a truly happy and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me for this story. If it touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that inspires. We'll see you next time.